Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. I am Victoria Konde, and these are the headlines we're tracking at the moment. Troops of Operation Adinkai reportedly repelled an early morning attack by suspected ISWAP fighters on Gajin Ghana town in Borno State. Military sources said the insurgents were forced to retreat after a PS gun battle, leaving blood trails along their withdrawal route. One CJTF operative sustained bullet injuries during the clash but was taken to hospital and is responding to treatment, while normalcy has been restored in the area. And Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has urged his colleagues across Africa to invest in modern technology like artificial intelligence (AI) to defeat monstrous terrorist groups, including Boko Haram, ISWAP, Al-Qaeda and Al-Shabaab, wreaking havoc in parts of the continent. General Musa stated this at the opening of the Africa Chief of Defense Staff Conference held in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, on Monday. He said security threats have evolved across the continent, hence the need for a digital solution to defeat some of the invisible enemies threatening the territorial integrity of nations in Africa. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested a criminal syndicate operating at Malam Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano State, responsible for planting illicit substances in the luggage of 3 unsuspecting Nigerians currently detained in Saudi Arabia on allegations of drug trafficking. According to the agency, Mariam Abdullahi, Abdullahi Aminu and Abdulhamid Sadiq, pilgrims who traveled for the Lesser Hajj, were wrongly implicated after members of the syndicate secretly checked in bags containing illicit drugs under their names. Now, the National Commission for Colleges of Education has shut down 22 illegal colleges of education operating across the country. The Commission disclosed the development in its recent report of achievements, noting that it also carried out personnel and financial audits in all 21 federal colleges of education. The move follows President Bola Tinubu's directive to education regulatory bodies to clamp down on illegal institutions undermining the credibility of the sector. In the world of business, Nigeria and Japan have agreed to deepen collaboration in the solid mineral sector, with officials pledging to develop plans that will attract Japanese mining companies to invest in Nigeria. The commitment was reached during the 9th Tokyo International Conference on African Development in Yokohama, following talks between President Bola Tinubu and Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. On the global scene, Russia and Ukraine carried out a major prisoner exchange, each side releasing 146 detainees in a deal mediated by the United Arab Emirates officials in Moscow and Kyiv confirmed. According to Russia's defense ministry, all released Russians were taken to neighboring Belarus, where they were receiving psychological and medical support. And finally, on sports, Nigeria's senior men's basketball team, the Tigers, are expected back in the country on Monday after crashing out of the FIBA AfroBasket tournament in Angola, where they lost 91-75 to Senegal in the quarterfinals despite topping Group B with 3 wins. Attention now shifts to the FIBA Men's World Cup qualifiers in November as the team aims to secure a spot at the 2027 edition in Qatar, having last featured in 2019 tournament in China. Those are the major stories from our newsroom at this moment. We'll keep you updated at the top of the hour.